What's up, folks? Did you ever have that teeling feeling, or as we say in these parts, that teeling feeling? Well, I've got it today. So sit back, relax, pour yourself a wee dram, and join me as I take a look at the Teeling Single Malt. I'm Big Al and welcome to Whiskey Straight. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for your ongoing and continued support. If it's your first time here, smash that like button and don't forget to ring-a-ding-a-ling-dong that bell so that you don't miss out on any future content. So today I am taking a look at this little beauty, as you know, the Teeling Single Malt. I'm going to pop a link in down below so you can read all about Teeling. Most of you have probably heard about it. They do whiskey the right way. They've won many awards and they are probably one of the best whiskey companies out there when it comes to social media and interacting with whiskey enthusiasts. A lot of time for them, and this one is a real cracker. Now, it's part of their Trinity range, which also includes a single grain and a pot still. Now, this single malt, we don't know what age it is, but we do know that it's 46%. It's non-chill filtered and probably naturally coloured as well. It retails for around 35 to 40 quid, depending where you shop. Can be a wee bit higher, but don't really pay any higher than that for it because you can get it at a better price. Now, what you would expect here is a lot of flavour because this, as they say themselves, is described as a symphony of flavour. And why is that? Because it's distilled from 100% malted barley and it's finished in 5 different casks. And that is sherry, port, Madeira, white Burgundy and Cabernet Sauvignon. So, as I've already said, if you've got a bottle of this, pour yourself a wee dram and let's get through this together and see what we get. Sláinte. So, let's start off on the nose. It's floral, it's woody. In fact, that woodiness is a wee bit like freshly polished wood. And I know that because I did some housework today, which is a wee bit rare. No, it's not. I do it all the time. Good husband. It's malty as well. Nice, fresh, rich malt. There is a slight hint of ginger in there, but it's very subtle. And then here comes a lovely aroma of white wine. And with it, it gives that impression of creamy butteriness, which is something that is usually aligned with a Chardonnay. A nice Chardonnay is hard to beat and it's very creamy and buttery. Now, along with that rich malty creamy feel on the nose, there's a nice mix of fruit as well. There's pineapple, there's definite hint of red grape in there too. And then the white grape is slightly more subtle. Again, I'm getting that woody note, that fresh, cleaned, polished wood. And a wee bit of white pepper, like just a dusting, nothing too extreme, just a nice dusting of it. And now some of that fruitiness comes through a wee bit more recognisable as strawberry. And a wee bit of lovely malty milk chocolate with it as well. Like strawberries covered in melted milk chocolate. A really, really inviting, complex, nice nose. So let's dive right on into the palate and see how it tickles the taste buds. Sláinte. It's a light-bodied red wine, almost like a Pinot Noir, maybe a bit of rosé, red grape, and red currant there as well. Very, very forward on the red fruits. But again, as on the nose, there's a nice wee hint of white pepper. It's not really giving you a zing, but you know it's there. What's also pretty much immediately apparent here is that malty, smooth, creamy, buttery mouthfeel. It's really, really nice. It coats the palate really lovely. Again, those flavours that I've already said, they're there. They just go around the whole palate. What's also very quickly apparent here is that malty mouthfeel, and it helps those flavours stay alive and linger in the mouth because it coats the palate. It's creamy, it's buttery, there's still that wee bit of white spice in there, and then comes the flavours of those fruits. Again, it's strawberry, a wee touch of cinnamon to add to that white pepper, then comes vanilla, there's honey, there's dried fruit. It's really, really lovely flavours and a mouthfeel here. It's really a cracking, great wee single malt. You know what? You can't really go wrong with it. It's well priced. The nosing experience is lovely. The taste is lovely. So many aromas and flavours going on. The mouthfeel is beautiful. And whiskey that will keep you coming back for more. I know I've had quite a few bottles of this over the last few years, and there'll be more again. It's one of my go-to Irish single malt whiskies. It's readily available, it's really lovely, and I would encourage you, if you haven't tried it, to pick it up. So, what would I give it as a score? I would say an 88.5. It's really lovely whiskey. Definitely pick it up. Check out Teeling if you haven't already, and you'll not be disappointed. So thanks once again, folks, for all your support. Really do appreciate it. So please like and subscribe. As I said earlier, ring that bell so you don't lose out on any future content. And if you've had this before, or if you're interested in it, please pop a comment in down below and let me know your thoughts, because it's always great to hear from you guys, to interact with you guys, because this is what whiskey is all about. It's for sharing. It's for sharing thoughts and letting each other know what we think about each whiskey that we share. So anyway, look after yourselves, folks. Thanks once again. And remember, please stay safe, look after each other, look after yourselves, and keep on drinking your whiskey the way you like it. Sláinte.